Somebody is going to be asking you out, and your wish to have fun with someone, to enjoy someone's company, to just have a good freaking time is going to be fulfilled. We have paradise. It's definitely giving summery energy. So I'm seeing this is happening before the fall time, before the autumn time. And whoever this person is pretty lucky because you have high standards. You have really high standards. And you're like, you want commitment, you want like something stable and something secure, and you work hard, you love hard, like you really go all in and you give a lot, and you know how to create a oh my god, I meant to say stable and secure, and stable came out, sure, a stable, ignore me, you know how to create like a stable foundation, like you know how to make love blossom, and you want that experience, and that experience is coming towards you. Okay, with a wedding, this shows me this person is seeing long-term potential with you. This person you're having a ton of fun with. You're like, some of you are making outdoor plans, so I'm seeing you like spend more time outside. This person is really serious about you. I can't help but like notice this little baby here in the corner, and this person and the wedding card, this commitment vibe, I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Saturn is retrograde. People are definitely reevaluating commitment and maybe thinking deeper about commitment here. And so this person is kind of, without you even noticing, daydreaming about this, thinking about this. The Knight of Pentacles, you two, okay, you two are very, very similar, and there's a lot of focus on stability. And so you kind of, they may not be the most expressive or you, but there's this kind of slow movement, slow burn that's happening, yet stable movement. This person is very slow. They like to take things slow, like they don't like moving fast. They really want to take things one step at a time with you. Once you both have the time to actually express your vulnerability or show your true emotions, it's going to get passionate very, very fast. We went 0 to 100. We literally went from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Wands. They are going to be feeling very passionate. You both are. There's a lot of passion that's wanting to be expressed, and heightened feelings and energy. There's like a lot of energy bouncing off between the two of you. There could be outer objections from outside parties in regards to you two being together. We'll move to part 2. Person you're going to be in a relationship with next will actually have you rolling on the floor laughing. They're like a hot dork. Their aesthetic can even look like they're in a band or they're a musician, even though for most of you they're probably not a musician. But they are the type of person who will like sing on the top of their lungs in the car. I'm channeling Vishaka Nakshatra from Vedic astrology. This is the type of person who wants to be immensely successful and spoil their partner. Vishakas, it's ruled by Jupiter, and what I've noticed about these people is they really can have like a heart of gold. They're the opposite of stingy. I'm seeing this person is either really athletic, or they could be someone who's a little bit obsessive when it comes to like breaking bad habits. This is like, Vishakas can be very type A. A lot of people who have this placement have like an alter ego, Beyonce for example. So they have like this tame side to them, this responsible, ambitious side, and then they kind of have this like party, loud, indulgent, like larger than life side to them. They can end up even being like the life of the party. They don't really like being told what to do. They prefer having like multiple jobs, so they don't get stuck in a structure where they're always being led. They might even be their own boss. Your connection is starting off as like some sort of secret affair, so for whatever reason you guys are being really hush-hush about your connection. You might not want to hear other people's opinions right away, whatever the reason is, but it feels very like mysterious. I'm getting this energy of like a lot of secret dates, and I don't know what I'm specifically picking up. On bars, on these like, I'm picking up on like places, dates, restaurants with very like moody lighting. I'm also hearing speakeasies. Oh, I already told you, this person doesn't play when it comes to their bag. They're always looking at ways they can make more opportunities. They're the type of person to turn into like a motivational speaker when someone's doubting themselves. They don't see the point in like small-minded people or people who have small goals. The type of person to have like self-help books. 3 of Cups, bottom of the deck. This is like classic Vishaka. They want to have a good time. This is the definition of a person who's kind of like work their ass off and then like have a lot of fun. Everything is big. Everything is larger than life. The star bottom of the deck, which is like funny because I said they give off this musician vibe, and musicians are people who bring an energy that is larger than life, and they like bring it to earth. They're channeling it to on earth. They're a star, so you can feel like this person is a star energy, whether it's like they're the big comedian in the room or the motivator, the person who's inspiring. Whatever it is, they're playing some sort of like key star role. Let's dig deeper in part 2. The person you're going to be in a relationship with next is going to make you feel like the sun is shining on you. In fact, you are the type of couple that both have a sunny disposition, so when people are around you, they are going to view you as really, really warm and entertaining. You will be seen as the fun couple that lights up any room you walk in, like two extremely witty people. People will view you, in fact, as being quite similar. This person is also giving hot but nerdy at the same time. I'm channeling Purva Falguni Nakshatra from Vedic astrology. Think Zayn Malik, who has this placement. Both of you like being kept on your toes, and it's like you found your match. You both have found your match. You are the couple that makes a lot of plans, whether it's like restaurants, museums, artistic things, creative things. Like it's like very much giving someone who wants to live life to the fullest, and as do you. This person enjoys the finer things in life, and you are quite ambitious too, so it does give off the energy of like a couple that's very ambitious but like very playful, likes to party or likes to go out. Both of you, even when you're around one another, it's almost like you both have such powerful, strong magnetic energies, and then it's like you're rubbing off on one another. When people look at you, they're like, oh, they're the couple who is like always laughing. Like there's this very giggly, extremely warm energy. It's never a dull moment. I'm seeing also like you two motivate one another in a certain way, and I see your schedules just being jam-packed, like very busy, like things you schedule together but individually. I see you meeting this person in a time in your life where you have a lot going on work-wise. Purva Falguni is a Leo nakshatra, so it's extremely romantic. It's also connected to Venus. So this is the type of person that will make you feel like when they look at you, when they talk to you, you are the only person in the world. You can see how enamored they are. Like they kind of, yeah, you will feel how they light up when they're around you. It's giving obsessed with you, but in a good way. Now, I see when you first start dating, you guys might really like go crazy in terms of either you are going out a lot, whether this is like drinking, indulgence, shopping, just a lot of overindulgence. It will be a lot of fun, but there's just this message of like you're being warned now, just so you have balance, because it's the type of relationship where you guys can really get lost in your own world. Okay, let's move into part 2. This is kind of funny because this person is scared of you, but they're like, I'll just charm my way into your life. They're really attracted to your boundaries. They feel like you're not trying to be in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. Like you don't give off desperate energy, and they find something almost very mysterious or intelligent about you, and that you're not afraid to not follow the crowd. You will randomly pop up in their head and they'll be thinking, okay, what are you doing right now? Where are you going? Who are you talking to? Like you've got a little bit of a stalker. We have the Knight of Wands, so I see this person coming towards you, but I feel like this person can be really immature. I feel like you kind of know that. When it comes to you, they're like, oh shoot, I have to offer them the world. Like, you're not about to settle. I'm not going to get away with the games that I've gotten away in the past with other people. Okay, this is so freaking funny. They like fantasize about meeting your parents and impressing your parents, and I feel like they fantasize about them being a version they feel like they're not yet. Like they're just a knight. They actually have this deep desire to be accepted, to be like, they're really scared that your family would reject them or the people around you. Like it makes them uncomfortable. Girl, you got this. You have them in their feelings. It's funny, I was saying they were a stalker, and then we have this camera. You're definitely their muse, and you kind of inspire them to like want to grow, especially when it comes to their career or just whatever they're working on. You're the type of person who can actually have fun being single. Like your life doesn't center just around a relationship, and this magnetizes them even more to you. This person could also feel like you're moving on, or you don't like them as much as you once did. Oh, they've got a big ego, but that's just overcompensating, right? Anyone who's like presenting a big ego or a lot of pride, it stems from something they're actually hiding. So this is a very stubborn personality. Remember I told you they're super, super charming? Leo vibes. Okay, let's move to part 2. So this is gonna be brutally honest. If you're not ready for that, just scroll on by. But I will say right away, you're dealing with someone who's poetic, or they have like a soft side, okay? If they're not like openly the dreamy poetic archetype, there's definitely a side of them that is like, okay, Shakespeare. Okay, rekindle, growth, changed mind. This person might have changed their mind about you recently. It says new phase. You guys have like, I feel maybe both of you have transformed, but one of you especially, you might resonate with it being you, where you're like, yeah, I feel like a whole different person. You went through a lot of darkness to be the phoenix rising from the ashes. This person sees it. They want you to like just kind of slip on into their life. Okay, this is from the channeled song, so right away I knew this was going to be like intense. Yo, when I tell you dreamy, romantic, like paradise, there's like lyrics in the song where it's like, slip on into my dreams, slip on slowly into my life. They enjoy your company so much. When they're with you, it's like paradise. It's like, you know, when you're a kid and there's no worries, everything feels possible. It's like, oh, it is, okay, I don't want to say love, like, let's see, but I am almost getting the feeling of like being swept away in a daydream. It's giving honeymoon phase, even if you're not in the honeymoon phase with this person, if you've surpassed that. Passion. Okay, passion, what a catch. This is, I haven't done like a very intense love reading like this in a while. This person sees you as like the ideal person. There's so much passion in this connection. It's like, what you guys have is special. What you have with them is really, really special. And they daydream about you. They daydream about you a lot. Again, right? Poetic, like living in their daydreams. And some of you are with this person or talking to them. Some of you may not be, because there's an energy of come on by, like drop on by, let's connect. Yeah. Are you I'm dying. Honeymoon. I said honeymoon phase earlier, right? The cards do not lie. Okay, whoever you are, I don't know what's going on here, but this feels like really, really special, like something that doesn't come by all the time. Oh my god, excuse the chaos in the back, please. Okay, we're gonna move into part 2. The person you're going to be in a relationship with next is going to be frog pretty. Think Harry Styles, Theo James. For a woman, Anne Hathaway. They are going to be a very powerful manifester. I'm channeling Hasta Nakshatra from Vedic astrology. It's not a coincidence that Harry Styles, out of the band, became the most successful. Some might argue there were other members just as talented, if not more, but Hasta's not always about talent. It's about getting what you want. Like, they just have this ability, this charm, and they're highly, highly intellectual. This person doesn't like to dwell on what isn't working. They're like, how can I make something work for me? They're always looking to expand their horizons. Honestly, the way they're so eager can be inspiring to be around. For a lot of you, this person will know how to play an instrument. I'm especially picking up on the piano. This is wild. We have shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This is like exactly type A Hasta energy. I don't want to say it's cunning, because that sounds kind of negative, but they have this sharpness about them. Like, they're highly good at navigating their way in, especially in regards to business. This person will be out and about a lot. There's going to be plenty to learn from this person. Like, you guys aren't going to run out of conversation. This person's very competitive. I'm getting they're going to be competitive when it comes to you and like trying to get you to be in a relationship with them. Hastas tend to be quite popular, so I'm not surprised the Knight of Wands came out. This is the type of person where you might feel like easy to have them meet your friends or like your family, like they know how to say the right things and they're exciting. And this is not going to be like a connection where you always know like, oh, this is our routine, this is what we're doing. I see this person making unexpected plans and being full of a lot of life and fire. You might see them as like, even if they're older than you in age, which I'm getting for a lot of you, they're not going to be. They're going to be your age, most likely for most of you, or younger. Something like a little bit childlike about them, a bit youthful, a bit of a show being put on is what I'm getting. Okay, let's move to part 2. The person you're going to be in a relationship with next will have this heavy browed, almost Tim Burton-esque character energy. This person can have a prominent forehead and especially hair. Like their hair will stick out. Usually they keep their hair in a particular style or longer. If this person is a male, women tend to be really drawn to them. I'm channeling Maga Nakshatra and I've seen this with Maga. Like there's almost this regal-esque vibe. Their internal dialogue is centered around, I feel like I'm here for a purpose. I feel like I'm here to fulfill a legacy. And there's this kind of like natural inherited power they radiate. And this nakshatra is in Leo, so they're also like very charismatic. And so people are really drawn to them. If this is a female, the energy can be slightly more intimidating. This person has a romantic, almost theatrical side to them. They will most likely really want children. They will look really good in the color yellow, but also black. Magas actually tend to wear a lot of black, so you might identify them through that, through their wardrobe. Ooh, Maga has this symbol, connection to the symbolization of a throne. So this person is gonna inherit power in their life. They have a lot of potential to build a legacy. Their Achilles heel is temptation, power, money, even drugs. Like all of these can be Magas. Substance abuse can be their Achilles heel. If they can overcome those things, though, they really can become unstoppable. Literally, I told you it's connected to a throne. We literally have leadership. This person's not a follower. They're not the biggest fan of being told what to do. They often are dealt with a lot of responsibility in their life, but they know how to handle it. This person can also be like very tidy or a clean freak or very obsessed with like, yeah, things being in order. You might joke and be like, you're kind of OCD to them or something like that. To me personally, whenever someone has this placement, like I think Maga is it's like a very magnetic placement. A lot of your favorite actors probably have this placement. It does give talent, and like I said, this person has a theatrical side. So they might actually enjoy movies and art. Their chin can also be slightly dimpled. And again, like furrowed brows, almost like the brows, right? Our expressions hold internal experiences. So it's almost like the weight of like this legacy they feel they need to carry. They've got this like intensity. Like this, they can look like the type of person who would be a public figure. They don't look out of place being on top or being the face of something, if that makes sense. Like I said, there's a strong connection to legacy. This person will be like patriotic or feel a strong connection to the culture they come from. So they're gonna love, especially if you have if you come from the same culture, there'll be a lot of bonding. Otherwise, they're gonna like talk a lot about or share that side of them to you. Somebody in their family, sometimes this happens with Maga, like someone in their family, especially a male figure, is in a position of power or like has some sort of legacy. Like I said, if this is a man, a lot of the times Maga men will have like a swarm, like we'll just have women around them, and it gives like fan behavior. It happens naturally. It's not like something they're trying to do. People will just find Two of Cups, Page of Wands, bottom of the deck. People will find this curiosity to be around them. Okay, let's move into part 2.